In 2025, the edifice of two large volcanoes notably changed in appearance due to explosive eruptions which occurred on them, specifically at Mount Etna's southeast crater due to a major landslide which released a notable pyroclastic flow on June 2nd, and at Japan's Iwo Jima Volcano due to a 3-day-long explosive eruption in the first days of September 2025. Well, it is now February 2026, and I'd like to show you some before and after footage of each location to show exactly what changed. Starting with Mount Etna. For reference, this video clip has the camera approaching the southeasternmost of Etna's 4 summit craters known as the Southeast Crater, with the camera moving towards the south. This was filmed in July 2024 and serves as our pre-eruption baseline. Now, I want you to note the appearance of the area I marked with an arrow, which will be the site of the June 2nd, 2025 eruption. For reference, pyroclastic flows can primarily form through 4 separate processes, and what would be the crucial factor during the 2025 eruption was number 3. More specifically, hot recently erupted tephra and lava became unstable on the very northernmost section of the southeast crater, possibly due to a volume of magma pushing it outward slightly in that direction. Then, at 11:23 a.m. on June 2nd, this pressure finally caused the unstable area to move all at once, resulting in up to 2 million cubic meter volume of the unstable edifice rapidly collapsing to the north and then northeast. This generated a pyroclastic flow which then advanced at a speed of 87.2 miles per hour or 140.4 kilometers per hour, going on to scorch an area of 2.74 square kilometers or 1.06 square miles. While yes, this did leave behind a notable reddish light gray volcanic deposit across the area the pyroclastic flows reached, it also caused a new and deep ravine to form on the north flank of the southeast crater. This ravine is now being shown measuring 390 meters or 1,280 feet long, up to 200 feet deep, and between 25 and 105 meters wide. This is why in footage of the pyroclastic flow in question, it did not start to spread out until reaching the bottom of the collapse area after being briefly funneled into a sort of mini-slot canyon. This ravine still remains on Etna's summit today, although unlike in several prior years, the southeast crater is no longer the volcano's highest point. Instead, that goes to the Voragine crater shown in this clip, which rises to an elevation of 3,403 meters or 11,165 feet above sea level. Now, heading to Japan's Iwo Jima Volcano, it has erupted at least once a year every year between 2012 and 2025 due to an increased rate of uplift. Before a noteworthy eruption from September 1 to 3rd of 2025 happened, its western beach looked like this. These shipwrecks or transports purposely sunk after the infamous 1945 battle in an attempt to artificially build a makeshift port. The reason why they are exposed today is that since they were sunk, the island has risen by as much as 60 feet or 18.3 meters, bringing them above sea level. Then, in early September 2025, a series of powerful sand explosions occurred on this very beach west of the greatest cluster of the shown ghost ships. This eruption covered a 1.89 square kilometer patch of land on the island with ash, some of which still remains even today. However, more importantly, it left behind a series of 5 new explosion craters, 3 of which cut all the way to sea level. Those 3 formed on this very beach, measuring between 95 meters and 195 meters wide. The 3rd crater in the aforementioned chain formed in association with a temporary small expansion of the island from material it ejected, but has in the time since eroded away, leaving no obvious trace of it. I hope that you all found these before and after images and video of these 2 eruptions to be interesting. As a final note, I would like to thank my patrons and YouTube channel members for supporting my work.